Welcome back, everybody. Sky Marshall in the Lion's Den, bringing you turn 10, January 1941 of Operation Dark Horizon. And right now, the Germans are blitzing London, attacking their factory, attacking their air base right now, and they've invaded the Dutch, destroyed the Dutch Navy. Oh boy, lots going on right now. And the Germans have even gone and invaded North Africa, take some stuff away from the French, maybe even help out the Italians on their western flank. But this turn, it's all about the Russians. And we're going to have a bit of fun this game. But we're not even going to go there because we're going to go to the Chinese first and do the Chinese. So let's dive right in and start with the Chinese. The Chinese are going to build one militia and one infantry this turn. They have a total of $5. And we're going to spend one more, which is a total of $6, for our influencing role of this territory up here, in the north. Suyan, I believe it is. However, I did make a mistake last turn. I forgot to roll my recruitment roll, and I do apologize for that. I'm going to roll it now, see if I get it. I doubt I'll get it. It's either a 3 or less. If I do, that's great. I'm just going to put the resources in Shenxi, and we'll see how that works out. So let's do that right now. Let's just roll it in here. Why not? Red die, 3 or less. And it's a miss, no surprise there. So anyways, no attacks this turn. So what we're going to be doing is, I'll place my units right now, and we're going to put a militia there in Beijing, and we're going to put an infantry here in Shenxi. Didn't see right there. So militia in Beijing, infantry in Shenxi. And then we're going to roll our influence roll. So we spent an extra $1, so we're going to try to get 3 or less. And we got an 8, no cigar. Then we're going to roll our recruitment roll, and we're looking for 2 or less. And miss there. So not the greatest turn for the C.C.P, but look on the bright side. The C.C.P, it's all done. Now let's move on with the Soviet turn. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be bringing this battle fleet here, battle cruiser, light cruiser, 2 destroyers, back into C zone A14 and attack the Ilmarian, which took a heavy toll on the Soviets several turns ago. And we're going to be attacking them. They're a navy right there. We're also going to be, doing a few things here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to perch this guy right about here and see if this works. A little bit better. Okay, good. So we are going to, and currently right now, we have 3 airborne in Leningrad. We are going to take 1 airborne right here from Leningrad, and we are going to fly our Strat bomber 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? I always get this wrong because we can go 7 because we have an air base there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Giving us 3 more spaces at the end. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's good. So we're going to use our good little dice here as a reminder, and we're going to drop an airborne. We're attacking Norway, southern Norway. So we're going to drop an airborne there. We're also going to do that again. Bring a Strat bomber and drop in another airborne assault there in Norway. To hopefully double our chances. We're then going to take our transport here from Leningrad and do that. Sorry about that, guys. Low memory. So I'm going to try to do this quick. My storage was a bit full. But anyways, regardless, small blip. So we're going to take 1 airborne and 1 transport plane. We're going to go from Leningrad, 1, 2, 3, 4 into Trondeleg with an airborne there. And we should have, at the end of that, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spaces left. We go 4. We should have 3 left, I believe, going that route. Okay, so that handles our assaults in these areas here. Now we're going to be taking the whole of the 7th Army into Norway. And the 7th Army is going to comprise of 2 infantry, and actually, I'll just leave the guys on the board. We're attacking with 2 infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 motorized into northern Norway. And that's what we will be doing there. In southern Finland, we're going to be attacking Helsinki directly with the 8th Army. Now, the 8th Army consists of the same thing again, 2 infantry, 1 motorized, and 1 artillery. Now, what we're doing to attack that, the first, we can't do that, Yep, so we're going to be bringing in 1 medium bomber. 1 medium bomber and 1 tactical bomber into those spaces there. 1, 2, and they'll have enough to come back to Leningrad. So those are the attacks right there. Now, those attacks, fairly straightforward. It's not fully a surrounded city because of the simple fact there's this C zone here with a shipyard right underneath it. So I don't think being classified as a surrounded city. If I'm wrong, well, then I guess I'm just wrong. So, but aside from that, that's what we're doing. We're doing a few non-combats, but we're also doing 1 more combat here down in the south. Possibly 2. We'll see. Let's just stroll on down there. Once again, kind of want to make this turn as quick as possible so we don't lose any more footage. And sorry, we're going to Iran here. And this is the attack here in Iran. We're going to be bringing in 1 cavalry, 1 infantry, another infantry, and 2 more cavalry. So right now we're 5-3, and then we're going to be doing. I think what we'll. Do I really want to? Sorry, I was just thinking a few other things here, guys, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Nope, we're not going to. We're going to bring our fighter down 1, 2, 3 into southern Iran and going to fly back 1 space to attack as well. So we're attacking in total 4 infantry, 3 cavalry, and 1 fighter into southern Iran. We want to make sure we get success on that turn. So we are attacking into mountains as well, and the defenders are defending. So what we're going to be doing here is I'm just going to grab 1 thing there, paired with artillery. No, okay, so I believe attacking into mountains is -1 for the attacker. So everything's going to go down a little bit. I don't think it has a thing on cavalry, but it doesn't really matter here. Okay, guys, so let's try this. Let's do this attack here. We're going to roll our 3 cavalry. And then we're going to roll 4 infantry. And then 1 fighter, which would be green. On camera here. Of course, the fighter misses. I think everything missed. Oh, hooray. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to do our defense roll. 2 infantry and a militia. They'll be defending at a 4 and a 2. Misses there. So go into second round. Okay, so these are the cavalry. We do have 1 hit on the cavalry and 1 hit with the fighter. So 2 hits on them, nothing else it looks like. And then we'll roll a counter roll. And he's got 2 hits on me. So 2 for 2. So we're going to take 2 infantry off. And he'll be left with 1 infantry. And what do we got? We got another hit. So we got a hit with the cavalry again. Go for that. And look at that, they got a hit. So 3 for 3. So rather costly for the Iranians here, or rather costly for us, but nonetheless, these Iranians have been taken off the map at the expense of 3 infantry for the Soviets. But we do get this territory, which is important. So these territories will go in here. We'll update that on the map. And the fighter will fly back to Azerbaijan. Now, let's just carry on here again. Oh, my goodness. Nope, sorry. Thought I stopped recording. I do apologize. Now, I believe our territories that we've taken, it goes up to 2 here with that. That should be correct. Oh, don't forget we got to roll our... did we roll our text? You know what? I don't think we rolled our technologies. Well, let's do that right now. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit all over the place, but nonetheless. Okay, so let's just hold the dice here. Advanced mechanized infantry, 7 or more. We got that. Improved factories. Miss. Improved construction. Miss. And jet fighters. Hit. So we got 2 out of 4. So jet fighters go up. Advanced mechanized go up. Hurrah. Okay, so we got that. Sorry for that, but we just rolled our tech just a bit out of sequence. All good. And I don't know if I even went over my buys, but we're building 2 Marines, 2 Airbornes, 2 transports, 1, 2, 3 militia, and an infantry this turn. And I believe spending all of our money. Right? And I think that does add up to it all. I'll double check that in a second. For now. But anyways, regardless, don't want to get distracted. So let's do this assault here in southern Norway. We have 2 strat bombers and 2 infantry, and they are attacking. Airborne is somewhere here. If I can, okay, right there. Yeah. So, but we do get surprise hit. So we roll 2 at 3s, and then he has 1 infantry at 4. And that'll be the green dice. Oh, look at that. He got 1 hit on me. How devastating. Okay, and then we attack, but we're attacking at 2 now. Oh, look at that. We got a hit. But do we take the territory? And we do. Cool. Well, that's lucky. So that becomes Russian, and we lose 1 airborne. Now let's go north here again. Another airborne against a militia this time. Will be... Green dice will be at a 2, yellow dice will be at a 3. And we got a hit, and he missed. So, so that's good. So yeah, that's a miss right there, and we take that territory as well. And then let's go into northern Norway. Without any air support, but it's just against 1 militia. We are attacking into mountains, so 2 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 motorized. And we do have the infantry. Well, actually, let's roll the artillery at first strike first. And that's a 3 or less. That's a miss. The infantry supported by artillery technically is up 1, but because it's mountains, he's down 1. It's a 2. That's a miss. And then we got a motorized, which will be attacking at 1, and the other infantry, which will be attacking at 1. So 2 1s here. Misses again. So now he's got a defensive roll at 2, and that's a miss. And we'll do this again. Artillery and infantry. The artillery is attacking at a 3 still. Actually, I believe the artillery should be down 1, 2, attacking into mountains as well. I think that's true. So these both. So actually, you know what we'll do? These 2 greens will be 2, and the 2 yellows will be the motorized and infantry. So the yellows, we're looking for 1 or less. The greens, 2 or less. Oh, good. We got a hit. We got a hit on that one, so that's good. And then he defends it at 2. And he misses. He got a 3. Okay. Good. So no casualties. Well, I guess there's 1 casualty in the Norwegian campaign. But all 3 territories in Norway are taken. And I believe, is it just worth $2? I guess it is just worth $2. For some reason, I thought it was worth 3, but doesn't matter. We will go now up 2 more to $8. And now we'll do the Battle of Helsinki before we waste too much more time. And the Battle of Helsinki, obviously it's a larger battle, and we'll just do it right here. We got 2 artillery pieces each. So the green will be the Russians, and the blue will be the... shouldn't be, and there should be no terrain modifiers either, except for the city, which they are defending 1 higher. But I believe it's only on infantry class units. So once again, green artillery is a 3 or less, and blue should be a 3 or less too as well. So misses on the artillery. That's fine. And then we have so we have a supported infantry without artillery, which is 3 or less. That's a miss. And then a motorized and an infantry, both at 2. Okay, and misses there. Now we'll roll our tactical. Tactical will be purple, and our medium bomber will be pink. And I believe we got 1 hit on that. No, we got 2 hits, both at 7s. Okay, good. Well, that's nice. And then he gets to roll his defensive rolls. So he'll roll a militia at 3 and an infantry. So the militia will be pink and the infantry will be 5, which will be the blue. And they miss both those shots. So they'll probably take, I would assume they probably will take the militia and the artillery off because they get an extra boost with the infantry. So we'll roll again. We'll roll the 2 planes, which really it doesn't matter which ones they get target select down here. So we'll roll these 2 dice. We're looking for 7s or less. And we do get 1 hit, so we don't need to roll anything else. We'll roll their defensive roll at 5. He does get a hit. So we do lose 1 unit, and we will lose 1 infantry storming into that area. And so we'll take the territory of Helsinki, which is worth 1, and we will get to go up 1 more for the Russians. Now, we do get a bonus, and I'm trying to remember what the bonus was, and I don't have my Russian papers here, even though I should. I believe it is get to roll free technology rolls, but we can look at that afterwards. And currently right now, we'll move the 8th Army Task Force marker into that area. Now we'll do some quick non-combat movements. We're going to move this tank destroyer down here into Smolensk. We're going to move this motorized from Oral Kursk up into Smolensk. We're going to move this medium armor from eastern Ukraine, I think it is currently right now, into Kiev. And we're going to move these 2 units down here into Transcaucasia. So the 2 units in northern Caucasia, which is a mechanized and armored, go down there. We're going to rail this cavalry all the way down here because we can have a few rail movements, but it'll stop here. We can't go any further, but we can stop it in Azerbaijan. And that was the cavalry leaving eastern Kazakhstan, I believe. Yeah, eastern Kazakhstan. And we have another non-combat movements where this transport's going to take 2 troops over here and drop them off in Sakhalin. And then we have 1 infantry marching over from Amur into Primorsky Krai. And that should be good there. Don't think we have too much else going on. I think we've kind of wrapped everything up. We got to fly our planes back. The strap bombers have to fly back to northern Finland here, which is Lapland, I believe. And same, our transport can go 1, 2, 3, and it'll go into Lapland as well. And that's where it'll stay. And we've completed that. And we have completed the conquest of Norway. These Norwegian ships are going to be up for grabs. I think maybe going British. These Swedish ships probably will go German. And the game's afoot, as I always like to say. Let's place units. Let's place an infantry in Smolensk. We got a militia going into Moscow. And 5 and 6. We got militia and 2 more militia. 1 going into Stalingrad. And another militia going into Novosibirsk. And then we got 2 Marines that are going to be built down here in Transcaucasia. We got a transport that's going to be built here, down here into the Black Sea, in Sea Zone M11. We got a transport that's going to be built up here in Leningrad. Oh, and we forgot the attack in Ilmaria with the ships. We'll do that right now. We'll just place the transport down there. And before we do anything else, we'll finish off the airborne. Then we have 2 airborne here. One in Leningrad. Actually, we'll put both in Leningrad. Done. We are done, guys. Let's do that final attack. So we have a battle cruiser. There's no real modifiers here. We got a battle cruiser, I believe, attacking at 7 or less. Our capital ship. That's a miss. We got a heavy cruiser, 6 or less, I believe. We got a hit there. That's all we need. And their defensive roll, which is a 7 or less. And that's a little cocked, but it looks like a 12. So the Finnish ship fights bravely, but her luck has run out. And we're done. We are done, guys. Wait, no, we're not done. Of course, still got to collect income and do a few other things. So let's roll our dice. Let's roll our big money die. See how far we go this turn for income. Oh my God, we got a 12. We got a 12, and I think that's what we needed. 35, 35, 45, 47. So, boom. I get to collect the income for everything. So we obviously we don't go to 47, we just go to 46, obviously. But we get to add 9 to that. So we go up to 55, right? 55, because now we're going to take this boy off. And we're also going to take off this one, which is 2 more, which is the annexed territories. And it's all going to be 1 income now, $57, not including bonuses too. So that is really good for the Russians. We still have the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, and we have that. So that right there is $6 more. And I don't think we have anything else. Yeah, we don't have the railroad for the C.C.P. yet. So yeah, we're at $63, collecting $63 this turn. The C.C.P. will collect just 4, and we'll do that right now. So I'm not going to take that. I want to count that up afterwards. We're going to do 4 for the C.C.P., and we got 63, and I'll add that up right now in a bit, and I'll just do this for a marker here. 63 is our income, or at least should be. Cool. So we're wartime income with the United States. That definitely helps. Okay, guys. Yeah, I forgot which tech rolls they are, and I'm not going to roll. So maybe I'll have Wintermute roll them for Helsinki, because I'm not going to delay this any further. Unfortunately, I just don't have the Russian wartime bonus here, unless we can check. Sorry for the delay. Kids sleeping, phone calls are coming in. It's and of course my phone died. Yeah, I don't think I have it here, but that's fine. What we'll do is we'll have the Russians pass on my tech rolls for the bonuses. I think we just get 2 free tech rolls. I believe one of them is advanced mechanized, and I think the other one's strategic rockets. So you know what? If I'm right, let's just do that. Strategic rockets, 9 or more. Close, but no cigar. And advanced mechanized, 7 or more. We got that one. So maybe we'll get to go up to advanced mechanized infantry 1 more stage. If I'm wrong, we'll correct that. But otherwise, guys, we're done the turn. We are done the turn, and we're going to move on to the next round and see you guys later. By the way, these planes fly back to Leningrad with the attack here in Helsinki. And we're good. Cheers, guys. See you soon. And hopefully I didn't forget anything. Take care and go check out Wintermute's Japan turn. We'll see what he's up to. My gut feeling is he's probably attacking the Dutch. Take care. Stay classy.